Hello and welcome back. This is Cockadoodle Coo, a show examining the serious potential threat to all of humanity, the chicken apocalypse. I'm your host, Pete Wallace.
Episode 10, Blue Hens and Rhode Island Reds.
The world of academia. Intellectual and idealistic, home to research and higher learning. And if we're not careful, a launching pad, so to speak, for a relatively flightless bird's counterstrike against humankind. If you were a chicken and wanted to overthrow humans, you'd need a well-thought-out long-term strategy and probably start with a focus on public perception. You might want to target a location with as much diversity as possible and by its nature open to new ideas. The more radically open, the better. Support for societies, clubs, and special interest groups for just about everyone and everything. Pretty much describes college campuses, right? Next, if you were a chicken in the U.S., where would you start? Perhaps in one of the smallest states geographically. Less land area to cover, important for a creature with limited traveling capabilities. Then expand your influence and possibly even create a kind of safe haven. Well, what are the two smallest states in our union? Delaware and Rhode Island. And what just happened to be their state birds. Delaware has the blue hen, and yes, it's the Rhode Island red. Friends, it's already in motion. I know what you're thinking, but how did those become the official state birds? And why did Delaware's flagship university, the University of Delaware, also adopt the blue hen as its mascot? These questions and more are what we dig into today as I spoke with former Rhode Island state historian Howard Pixmore. Welcome to the show, Howard.
Thanks, Pete. It's a pleasure to be here.
What advantages are there for chickens to decide on setting up bases in these two states?
Well, just look at the location of Delaware and Rhode Island on a map. Both New York City and Washington, D.C. are accessible by land, air, and sea from Rhode Island and Delaware. Long Island is roughly 50 miles as the crow flies from Rhode Island. New York City is being flanked. Our nation's capital is less than 80 miles from Delaware. I don't want to incite panic or anything like that, but this is no accident.
Chickens are cold and calculating. So why not just any university? Why a school with an agricultural studies department?
Well, two reasons. Certainly, proximity and access to agricultural-related resources like labs, testing equipment, libraries, etc. It's all a plus. But the big reason, of course, is reconnaissance. Chicken operatives can monitor any new developments or experiments in its earliest stages.
Makes sense. While in the academic world, zoology is the study of animals, ornithology is the study of birds. There are more chickens than any other type of bird in the world. So why is there no such chicken specialization?
Unfortunately, there have been incidents such as the one back in 2014 when a contaminated strain of avian flu was sent accidentally to a USDA poultry science lab by the CDC. The dangers of this field likely make many young students think twice about choosing it as a career path. Currently, I believe there are only 6 poultry science departments in the United States.
Now to get to the burning questions. How have these become the state birds? The blue hen is a breed known for fighting. Were they bullied into it?
In a way, yes, they were. Through lies and intimidation in Delaware and scandal in Rhode Island.
Really? Well, let's start with Delaware.
Okay. State officials say this traces back to the Revolutionary War soldiers from Delaware who became known for their fighting ability. Blue hen chickens were also known for their fighting ability, so they started referring to themselves as blue hens. Dig deeper, and you will learn that the breed actually is not native to the state. And on top of that, blue hen chickens are not officially a recognized breed, meaning the name blue hen is a false identity.
So typical of chickens.
Agreed. Look, those soldiers no doubt served well. But it was state officials later in 1939 who decided to name a state symbol after interlopers with a fake ID. Smells like coercion to me.
No, it stinks all right. Yet the university still has a small group of the birds on campus, and they've even started bringing live blue hens to football games, haven't they?
Yes. The Birdgate, as they're known, consists of Private Poultry, Corporal Doodle Doo, and Captain Cluckers.
What a powder keg situation. Now, how about Rhode Island?
Sure. Flush from the victory in Delaware, the chickens focused their sights on a target they knew was right for the picking. I'm not proud of it, but from the time Rhode Island was first a colony, it was called Rogues Island, the sewer of New England, and even worse due to its history of bribes, extortion, scandals.
As we've seen, roosters are attracted to scandal.
Knowing that being named state bird would bring with it legal protection as well as potential endorsements and books and movie rights, a vote was arranged. The Rhode Island Red won, and it was named state bird in 1954. It was widely known that out of anger over being stuffed, the chickens recruited wild turkeys and organized a massive ballot box stuffing campaign, of course, to secure the victory.
You are no longer the state historian, so what are you up to these days?
My family and I relocated down to South Carolina to get away from the toxic chicken influence. It's been very relaxing.
South Carolina? I'm still investigating this, but South Carolina is home to the University of South Carolina Gamecocks and the USC Union Bantams.
What? No! How could I have missed it? Honey, go down cellar, get the go bag, start the car, the flank in DC. Pete, good talking to you. I gotta go.
Howard's dedication and knowledge is truly inspiring. But it goes to show you that even an intelligent, informed person like Howard can miss some key details. This is exactly why we need to work together to stave off the chicken uprising once and for all. Good citizens of Delaware and Rhode Island, we see your predicament and we are with you. Take heart, you are not alone. In South Carolina, we're keeping an eye on you too. For all our listeners, just remember, wherever you live, your chances of being killed by a chicken may be low, but they are never zero. As always, eat eggs and chicken regularly and support farmers and go to farmers markets. Be sure to subscribe to the show and stay up on all the latest chicken apocalypse happenings. You can also connect with us on Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube. Just look for Cockadoodle Coo. Until next time, educate yourself and spread the word. Together, we can prevent the unthinkable.